you're leaning onto a wall and you fall asleep, does your wuzu break? What's the answer? No. Yes. Yes. Yes.
If you wake up and somebody pulls you behind you, and then you stay like right, and you
So we got 1 no, 3 yes, 4 yes, and 1 if it is you and you fall off, then your wuzu breaks. But if you don't fall off, you sit still, then it doesn't break. I think that's the right answer. What it is, if I'm leaning onto this, and you move that stool, right, and I fall, that means I was in deep sleep. But if I'm just leaning onto it, and you move it, and I'm still sitting straight, that means I'm not in deep sleep. So the thing that breaks wuzu is deep sleep. If you lie on the floor, flat, sideways, or if you lean on something, or if you lean onto a wall and you fall into deep sleep and you don't know what's going on, then the possibility of wind passing increases. And that possibility breaks the wuzu. Because when you're awake, you will stop the wind from passing. You will stop your wuzu from breaking. But when you're sleeping, you can't stop the wind. It'll just pass through. That's why sleep breaks the wuzu. Alright? You understand? So if you go into deep sleep, your wuzu breaks. If it's just light sleep, then like you're sitting there and you're dozing off. Right? You're dozing off, and your head shakes and you're still awake. You know what's going on around you. But if you don't know what's happening, you can deep into sleep. Then you go. Alright? Yes. Any other question?
you have to wait, just be here after
You have to read Fatiha in Faraz every namaz. You mean behind the Imam as well? Huh? Or Tasbih Fatima, do you have to pray after? Every namaz, yes, good question. I taught you Tasbih Fatima yesterday. Yes, it's after every Faraz namaz. Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. 5 namaz. So, if you plant 100 trees after one namaz, and after 5 namaz you plant 500 trees every day. And if you read Tasbih Fatima before you go to sleep, that will be another 100. So that will be 600. So you can plant 600 trees every day in New Zealand. Okay? So yes, the question answer is yes. Yes. Any other question?
Next to the green dome, there's a silver dome. What is that for?
Yes. There is a green dome and there are few silver domes, not one. Right? Now, what is the significance of that? Tell you the truth, I myself don't. It might be just for the sake of beauty. When they made it, they wanted it to look beautiful. Some people say some stuff, that is what is that, but I don't think that's correct. Alright? So it's just to make Masjid look beautiful. Like in Haram Medina, Makkah Mukarramah, you see those 3 round domes. Right? Similarly, here 1 green dome and a few small silver domes. Alright? Yes. Any other question? Come on, man, you got no question.
Shias, there's a prayer on the stone. Why do they pray on the stone?
Good question. The Irani Shias, they have stone in their hands, and they go inside that, they put the stone on the floor, and they do sajda on the stone. Ahmad is asking, why do you do that? Alright? Well, they do that because they believe you can only do sajda on soil, something that is from the earth. And this carpet is not from the earth, it's a cloth. And you can't do sajda on a piece of cloth, so they say we have to do sajda on earth. So they put stone, do sajda, after Sajda al-Bida. Now, it is their belief. But we see our Prophet ﷺ many times prayed on straw mat, right? He used to have a straw mat. He used to put it up, and then when namaz, he would put it down and pray on it. He used to pray on a rug, right? He used to pray on a rug. So what Prophet ﷺ does is the correct way. So if he prayed on a rug or on a straw mat, then why can't we pray it, right? To make your own thing out that you have to do it on the floor is from your own understanding, and it's not allowed. Sharia doesn't work that way. You understand? Yes. What was your question?
Does it have to be like a special stone?
Right. Question is, do they have to use a special stone, or can it be any stone? Right. I think they believe that they can do it on any stone. They don't have to be special stone from a special place. Right? Yes. No questions?
You know, you miss janaza at the period.
Yeah.
You have to make your off.
Good question. If you come late for janaza, or you were praying sunnah and janaza started and you missed 2 takbeers and you join the imam in the 3rd takbeer, now that will be imam's 3rd takbeer, but your 1st takbeer, and then his 4th will be your 2nd, and you've got 2 takbeers left. So what do you do? That's the question, right? Masala is that you have to say your 2 takbeers before the janaza is lifted off the ground. So you have to say it quickly. Allahu Akbar, right? If the janaza is lifted off the ground, then you can't complete yourself. As long as the janaza is still on the ground, you should say your 2 takbeers which is left, and then do your salah. If you can, okay. If you can't, no problem. Because du'as are not for us. Only the 4 takbeers are for us. So as long as you do the 4 takbeer, your janaza namaz is done. The du'as are sunnah. Okay? Yes. Any other question? Mr. Giwala, you're not asking any question. Okay. Bas? No more questions. I had one question. No, from inside the masjid. Masjid Nabawi Sharif. Outside masjid, no. Inside masjid, you're allowed. You can come anywhere, but the closer you come, the better. Because you get more closeness to the Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes.
You know how sometimes the machine is full and you have to go outside, like out on the street, and you get like a lot of people in the prepared machine. So you still got that same rule and then go down.
You see, when there is some majburi, necessity, our sharia becomes flexible. So you're not praying outside by choice. You're praying outside by force, because there's no space. You tried your best, you came early, you looked for space, you couldn't find it, it's not your fault. Right? So Allah will give you that sawab, inshallah. But provided you tried your best. You tried to come early, you tried to go inside, you still couldn't find space. If you were in i'tikaf, then you must go inside the masjid. For example, you're in Ramzan i'tikaf, and you went out for wuzu istija, and you came back, namaz had started, and you stood outside, then your i'tikaf will break. Because you're in i'tikaf, you must come inside somehow. Otherwise, if you stay outside more than needed, then your i'tikaf will break. Okay? Yes. Any more questions? Once I had some assembly in our madrasa, and questions were coming. So one girl asked a question. What is it sunnah to eat dal chawal on Friday? So I said, Ani mummy dal Friday na dal chawal on Friday. So what's the answer to that? Is it sunnah to eat dal chawal on Friday? I said, yes, it's sunnah. But sunnah to Gujarati, not sunnah to Hindi. It's our Gujarati sunnah. We make dal chawal every Friday, not Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sunnat means way of life. What does Sunnat mean?
Yeah.
So it's our life. As Gujaratis, our life is every Friday we have that. So it's Sunnat, not Sunnat. Right? No. Any method by which you can see the Prophet ﷺ in your dream. First point you have to remember is you can invite someone to your house, but you can't force them to come. Right? You can say, "Bhai, please come to my house. I'll give you a cup of tea, coffee, biscuit." But you can't say you must come. Right? Same, you can request the Prophet ﷺ to come in your dream, but you can't force them. Right? Number two, there are some a'mal which you can do and perhaps he might come in your dream. Like Sheikh Abdul Haq Muhaddis Dehlawi Rahmatullah mentioned an amal. On Friday night, read 2 rakat namaz. That's the night between Thursday and Friday. And after Isha namaz, before going to sleep. And in that 2 rakat namaz, after Surah Fatiha, read a certain amount of Ayatul Kursi and Qul Huwallah. Maybe 25 times. Qul Huwallah in first rakat, second rakat. I'm forgetting the amount at the moment. And then read Durush Shareef. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin Nabiyil Ummi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallim taslima at least 100 times. And then go to sleep. No, after Salam. After finishing Salam. And then go to sleep with wuzu. And when you put your head on the pillow, keep reading your shaykh. So if you do this amal 3 Friday nights, 5 Friday nights, 7 Friday nights, inshallah he will appear in your dream. See? Okay? And there are other amal as well, other mashayikh make their experience. Main thing is you hold on to the deen and you hold on to sunnah and you read lots of news. Then inshallah he will come. Okay? Our mashayikh used to see him. Right? Our husband used to see him a lot. Some mashayikh used to see him while they are awake. Right? They are sitting and Prophet ﷺ passes by, talks to them. He can see ﷺ, others can't see him. So Prophet ﷺ does come in dreams, but when he wants to, where he wants to, how he wants to, depending on the condition of the person. Right? Does that answer your question? Hello. Any other questions? One boy asked me, Maulana Sahab, you know before Qiyamah, the Dajjal is going to come. Why is the Dajjal? Why do you need the Dajjal? So what's the answer to that? Why is the Dajjal going to come? Test. Good answer. Why is the Dajjal? You are saying it's a test from Allah. Asal mein the Dajjal is a trial. And the Dajjal won't come now because the time is not right for him. When the time is right, that's when he will come. Because before Qiyamah, there will be lots of fitna. And why is Qiyamah going to come? Qiyamah is going to come for the world to be dismantled, demolished. Right? Have you ever been in a derelict house, old house, broken windows, broken doors, right? Cobwebs, spider webs, right? And you see there's creepy crawlers in there, right? So that means that house needs to be demolished. It's not, you can't live in there. It's not inhabitable. So this dunya is going to become so corrupt that it won't be inhabitable, it won't be livable. So these creepy crawlers, snakes and spiders and scorpions, Dajjal and Yajuj Majuj, and they are like them creepy crawlers who appear in the derelict house, right? They're going to appear and there will be a sign that the world is now going to perish. Like the house is demolished, so this world will be demolished. And then Allah will bring everyone back to life and take their account and reward them or punish them based on their deeds. So the Dajjal is like those creepy crawlers. There will be so many bad people, 15 people, 4 people, that they will want him to come. They will call him to come. They will invite him. Mr. Dajjal, come here, we need you. They will pray for him. Huh? They will pray like big dua, like big dua. And they are preparing for him. They are preparing airport for him. They are preparing all everything for him. And they are waiting for him. Antichrist is coming. He's going to make the Temple Mount. He's going to demolish Masjid Nabawi. That's what they believe, because Dajjal is mentioned in their books as well, like is mentioned in our books. And they believe in Antichrist as well. They call him Antichrist. And they want him to be the head and the king. And they want him to come and give them victory over the whole world. So Allah will bring him out when Allah wills. It's not up to us, it's up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But as you Allah said, Dajjal is a test for the world, and we have to try our best to pass that test. Right? Now how can we pass that test? The Nabi Kareem said, read Surah Kahf every Friday. And if he appears, then read the opening ayat of Surah Kahf, and you will be protected from him. Allah will be protected. Alright? Now Azan time is close. We better go to a place before someone else is in. Go. Assalamu alaikum.